It's Monday. So, I just got home and I'm really tired and yeah. I have a feeling this is going to be even more boring than my videos are. Because I don't know. I have so much homework that I still have to do that is kind of just like, and it's making me not want to do anything at all. And I don't know. But for band, we took our chair tests this week. And, well, last week, but some people are still taking them. And so far, I'm not last chair, which is a surprise because I was anticipating that. I usually am unless someone doesn't take their chair test, and that automatically puts them in the back. And basically, the significance of chairs and the chair test is it's a grade, and it determines where we sit. Like, so, first flute is going to be the best one, and they sit all the way in the front. And then it, like, goes around, and then it goes, yeah. And so I'm usually, like, last chair, and that's the worst player. But I'm just glad I'm not last chair this year. It's kind of nice. And when other people take theirs, I mean, there's one girl who could possibly do worse than me. And, yeah, so I'm kind of hoping. I like her. But I'm kind of hoping that she, doesn't do as well as me. Actually, you know what? I don't care. Either way. I was expecting last year, so. We're doing a piñata raffle for Spanish Honor Society. Like, we actually made a piñata, and it's, like, in the shape of a chili pepper. And we put, like, a bunch of candy in it, and then there's, like, a sweatshirt, like, a hoodie from the school in it, and then there's gift cards from, like, grocery stores, and then we're going to get something else in there. On Thursday, we're going on a trip for the Spanish class and Spanish Honor Society. We're going on a trip to the Flamenco Ballet in New York. And that should be interesting. She gave us, like handouts that has, like, all of the dances that they do and the history of the dances. And there's lyrics to songs because we have to sing. And at the end, they pull people out of the audience to go up and sing and dance to the Macarena. And I'm hoping to the forces that be, whether it's Gandalf or Dumbledore or, I don't know, Merlin, whatever it is, that I don't get called up to go there. So I'm going to have to look like I'm not miserable, but also like I'm not, like, really into it, because otherwise they'll probably pick me if I do. But I'm still looking forward to it. And then after that, we're going to get lunch at some Mexican, Spanish place. And yeah. So I will tell you guys about that next week, how that went. Something that I'm really happy about is that yesterday I finally bought this. Because I read the book. I got it out of the school library in, like, June. And I read it, and I think I read it in, like, 2 days. So I'm just really happy because it's, like, my favorite John Green book. And it just makes me happy that I'm actually really seriously considering highlighting, like, all of my favorite lines, just so I can, like, easily find them, like, flipping through it, because there are some things in here that I think are hilarious, like, what happens in the band room stays in the band room, and, the, famous Black Santa's quote, and just, there's, like, other stuff in here, like, the couple references to, like, Harry Potter, like, one time, like, I was so scared. I don't know, something to do with, like, the Dark Lord. And, yeah. So I don't know, I think I might actually do that. Just goes to show how much I absolutely love this book and wish I had it when I was doing a project for English on Walt Whitman, because I would have much appreciated it, because I hated it. I couldn't stand it. And then I read this and I was like, why couldn't I have known about this? Because yes, I became a Nerdfighter technically it was more like June, July. Just because I'd known about Nerdfighter since like March, and I went back and I watched a lot of the Vlogbrothers videos. But I still haven't seen all of them. Yeah. I didn't really consider myself, I didn't feel like I could call myself a Nerdfighter without feeling like a fraud until I had actually, watched more of the Vlogbrothers videos and got more involved. And I really wanted to read at least one of John's books first. Because I'd hear things about them and I'm like, hey, I want to read that. But yeah. So, no, I haven't been a Nerdfighter for a very long time, but I actually became one. I heard about it, I looked into it a little bit, and I was like, oh, that's cool, but I'm kind of getting tired of hearing about it. Because I wanted to be one, but at the same time, I was like, I have all this other stuff to do. And so, yeah, but I finally became one. And I know that it is what I am, deep down, what I've always been, what I will always be as a Nerdfighter. And I'm highly proud of it. So, yeah. So, I'm having 2 presentations to do tomorrow, one in Spanish that I have to still memorize things for, and me and my friend made up a story about llamas, how they got to be so mean, and it has to do with a queen that used to love them and treated them like royalty, and then all of a sudden she died and her son took over and was angry because she used to love the llamas more than she loved him, so he made them be work animals along with the donkeys and the horses, and the donkeys would laugh at them, and so the llamas, they were proud, they were very proud, and so that, that hurt them, and they started spitting at people and other animals because the donkeys were rude and the horses ignored them, and it's actually quite a tragic tale, I guess. But, yeah, so NaNoWriMo isn't going too well. I only have 11,000 words-ish, somewhere in there. But I do love Christina Horner's NaNoWriMo song. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but I love it. I listened to it 3 times this morning because it was so amazing. And the fact that Jason Monday, Luke Connard, and Alex Carpenter are in it. It's really funny. If you guys haven't seen it, you definitely should. I will put a link in the doobly-doo, I guess that's what we're calling it. And it's on this side? No, it's on this side. It's on this side. And this is getting really long, so yeah, I'm gonna stop now. So, Bets, I will see you tomorrow.